Short and sweet, greatest common factor. You know how to use the distributive property, which is expanding, taking something short and making it longer. So we know how to do 3 times x, and then we have to take everything in parentheses, so 3 times 9 will give us 27, so we've expanded. Down here with the trinomial inside, same idea. Negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. We've got 2 x's there. Negative 5 times 2, follow it with the xy. And negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25 with the x. So we've done expanding. When we work with greatest common factor, we are working in as the inverse of the distributive property. So we're going to take what we've got here and turn it back into what we have here. We'll start by factoring 4 times x minus 6. So first of all, what number is a factor, or what number goes into 4 and 6? Well, if we think about it, 4 is made up of 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. 6 is 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. So looking at both these sets, we can see that there is a 2 in both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and think about taking a 2 out, or dividing a 2 out of 4x minus 6. So if I think about this and dividing by 2, I'm going to take 4x divided by 2 and negative 6 divided by 2. So here I end up with 2x. Here I end up with negative 3. And then the 2 that I divided out, the common factor, stays outside. And this is factored form. Let's try another one. 3 times x squared plus 6 times x. So I need to look for factors of 3x squared and 6x. So 1 times 3 and x times x. 1 times 6, 2 times 3, and just an x. So what I see shared here is a 3 and an x. So our GCF is 3x. So now I want to take that 3x squared plus 6x and think about dividing by that GCF. Here I've got, again, 3x squared divided by 3x. We lose these, and we lose 1x. Over here, I get 6x divided by 3x. 6 divided by 3 will leave me with a 2, and then the x's cancel each other. Then all I have to do is take that GCF that we used as a divisor and put it on the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a little time to practice. Sometimes our GCF isn't quite as obvious. So now we're going to look at what happens when that GCF is a binomial. Remember that a binomial is a polynomial with 2 terms. So what we notice in here is that we've got 2 sets of parentheses, here and here. Notice that those sets of parentheses are alike. So because they both have the same set of parentheses, x plus 2 is the greatest common factor. So I'm going to pull that out to the front. And now what I've got is what's left over. So I need to take care of this 3x and the minus 4 to make my second parentheses, and now we have this factored. Let's try that one more time. Again, what I'm looking for is 5 and 6 don't share anything, but here and here. There's your GCF. So the GCF is 3y minus 7. So to factor that out, it would be like taking 5y times 3y minus 7 and dividing by 3y minus 7. Those cancel, leaving you with 5y. 6 times 3y minus 7 divided by 3 times y minus 7, again, leaves you with a plus 6. And then, of course, that GCF sits out front. Let's practice that just a couple of times. So in conclusion, when you are looking for a GCF, you are looking for a number that is shared by at least 2 numbers, if not more, and then being able to divide that out. And remembering sometimes that GCF might be a 2, it might be 5x, or it might be a binomial of x minus 2.